Here we go. And folks, we are back at it once again. I mean, what an amazing day. People after people, and this is no different. We've been trying to get this gentleman on our show
For years.
Since we debuted this show back in June. We've been trying to get this. He is so busy, folks. I mean, this, if you don't know who this is Brian Danhausen. He is a reader. He does paintings as he's reading you. This is the amazing thing. So, Brian, welcome to TPV Nation. We are so happy to finally get you here for even for 5 minutes. I mean, you haven't stopped since you walked through the store.
Right. Well, thank you for having me.
So, Brian, how you been? And tell us, what is it about what you do, and how did you discover this gift that you have?
Well, what I do is, so I paint via reading. I paint via reading. I do my readings via painting. I'm sorry. It's been a long day. So as opposed to like doing tarot cards or something like that, for me, images come through, colors come through, past loved ones come through, past lives might come through. Sometimes they mesh together, and I just paint what I see, what they show me. Once I'm done painting, I explain to you what everything means in the painting. At that point, is always called my save point, because if you want to open up, you'll get more out of the reading. It's not like if we discuss something, I can go back and repaint something. Oh, that's what I meant to paint. No, I've already explained it. It's already sitting right there in front of you. It just is what it is. And how I started, I started doing with cards and stuff like that, but being an artist, I was very visual. I would see things, as I was explaining them. So I just translated through paint, because paint is fast. It's easier than like trying to sketch or something. That's how I got started.
It's an absolutely amazing, because not only do they get a reading from you, but they get to bring home something that is so personal to them.
Right.
I mean, and you brought two of your passions together, which is another amazing thing. I mean, the love of reading and the love of art.
Right.
You brought it in, and I mean, that is so unique. You don't see anybody else out there trying to do this. Like I said, every show we're at with you, you are filled.
Speaking of every show, you're at every Paracon it seems, which is fantastic. You don't stop as far as your itinerary of, okay, where are you at today? I mean, it's full. This is full.
Yeah, Michigan Paracon up in Sault Ste. Marie, I'm definitely full for like 2 days.
Yeah.
I'm at the end of this month, I believe, is Little Traverse Bay Parafest, which I'm actually doing a gallery with Mother Mary.
Yes. Nice.
To where I'm going to paint, and she's going to read my painting for the gallery.
That's cool.
Wow.
So we're kind of taking both of our talents and putting them together. We did a little test one today. I painted something, I took it over to her. She put a piece of paper on my desk when she was done, and we compared notes, and we were both like,
oh my God, I'm excited for you.
So, I'm very excited. It's going to be very fun to do something new like that. I've done galleries with people before, but to have such the connection of, she does what I do, and to bring it together, it's going to be really fun.
Absolutely. And like I said, you are very talented. I think I own like 2 or 3 of your other drawings that you did. You actually did one of my favorites. You did a sketch of the Supernatural guys.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I love that one, and that's still hanging on my bedroom wall to this day, because such a talented artist. Now, Brian, if people reach out to you, can you do like this? Like, you can be at home, and so you can do this over via Zoom or something.
When COVID hit, I had to readapt. So I started doing like via Facebook Messenger video chat.
Okay.
To where it was just like we're sitting there, you're watching me paint. Same thing, I explain everything. Once I'm done, I will send you a picture of the paint so you have, then I mail it out to you.
Oh, wow.
So while you're waiting for it to come in the mail, you still got something you look at and talk about with, whoever you want to talk about it with.
Wow, that is so unique.
Most importantly, our viewers that are watching now and those that will watch the replay, whenever that is, they're like, oh my God, I want what this guy's offering. How do they reach out to you?
Mostly through Facebook is good.
Yes.
Okay.
Social media. I took all my websites down just to whatever. But if you just look at my name, I said on social media, I'll pop up. If not my son, you have to go past all his stuff that pops up and get to me.
And if you don't know who his son is, folks, AEW superstar Danhausen. is his son, and I mean, what an amazing career that guy is.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I mean, he's a famous, huge YouTuber. I mean, he's got so many followers, and now to watch him, not so much right anymore. We hope Danhausen gets healed up real quick and gets
Right.
back on AEW TV.
Obviously, an influence from his father growing up with yourself.
Right.
Definitely an influence there to the character.
Well, he would, because we're both. I grew up into the horror scene, and growing up, even when I was an adult, I was doing the haunted attractions, and he would come with me. He'd sit and draw or something while I'm doing the decorating or building
Yeah.
rooms or whatever. So he was always in the haunt. Not want to say haunt like paranormal stuff, but haunted like attraction.
Yeah.
So all the theatrical stuff, the horror movies, it definitely has an influence on him. I think so.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I've heard several interviews with him saying his influence was because of you
Right.
and growing up. So
Nice.
I mean, that's amazing, and he's turned it into a very great career. So folks, if you want to get a reading done or a painting done, reach out to Brian Danhausen on Facebook. Hit him up. Like I said, you will not be disappointed. Or see him at one of these major events. I know Little Bay or Little Traverse Bay in Pentowski at the end of this month. Definitely at the My Michigan Paracon in August.
Yes.
Right.
And who else knows where he's going to be,
Yeah,
folks?
and I'm also doing a gallery there. Not a gallery, a workshop where you come in and you probably come with your friend, but you're not getting paired up with him. But we did it last year. I pair you guys off, and let you guys paint readings for each other.
Oh my God.
Wow.
And then if you need help kind of deciphering, but like what I paint is going to have different meaning than what it means to what something like you would paint.
Okay.
And I said I'll split you guys up, so I want you paint you because you guys know each other.
Right.
Right.
I want it to be like honest and real.
Oh, yeah.
And they had such a good time doing it. We're going to do it again this year, so there's still tickets for that. I said they got to do their paintings. If they needed help interpreting them, I would come over and say, help you guys out. And
Yep.
it was really fun. So
there you have it, folks. You want to get on his workshop at the Maya Paracon this year? Go over to their website, mayaparacon.com. Get yourself a gallery reading ticket with this gentleman. And you know what? And learn about, because that's a gift that people probably have inside of them.
right.
It kind of makes that kind of grow.
Well, it's really learning to trust your instincts, and trust your intuition and stuff like that. That's what it's really all about.
Absolutely.
That's right, folks. Again, the one and only Brian Danhausen right here, live with us right here, right now, from the Body, Mind, and Spirit Spring Fling in Oxford, Michigan, at the Oxford Recreation Center. Thank you so much, Brian.
Thank you.
Everybody viewing us right now. In the meantime and in between time, what
Whoa,
do we say?
hang on a sec.
What?
We got Sarah Jean that just popped
Sarah
on again.
Jean.
Says, I have one of his paintings, and I believe that was up at the Mid-Michigan last year.
Okay.
We introduced each other.
Yeah, I remember faces. I don't remember paintings because I do a lot of paintings. And people bring them to me. I said, but don't show me until after.
Right.
So I want to see how I don't want to be influenced by anything. I want to see how you develop.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I do remember faces and people, but what I painted for them, I really don't remember.
That's how busy this guy is. But I'll tell you, Miss Sarah V, Paranormally Blind, yes. I mean, he
Get
does
haunted.
do amazing work. So like I said, hit him up on Facebook.
Yeah.
Get a reading, get a painting. And that's the amazing part. You get something that you can cherish for the rest of your life.
So unique.
Right.
Absolutely. So, Brian, once again, thank you for
Thank
taking
you.
the time to be on the show. On behalf of Michael John, myself, we appreciate everybody out there. And then in the meantime and in between time, folks, we say
Happy hauntings.